Greetings and salutations, everyone. Good time of day. It is I, and I live again. More vintage story. Yay! Alright, game. So, first things first, what has gotten done since I was on stream last? Well, I may have dug some little, like, spots to put all the dead people I found. And since I didn't know what else to do with the loose, rusty gears, I put them all with one of them. I don't know why. I have slowly been growing a tree over and over again and collecting enough stuff to make the firewood to make a charcoal pit. Basically, we have a charcoal pit. And, yeah, there's that. And, I got some clay working done. I got some more of the gravel and was working on that, and I collected some grass, and that's everything. That's everything. That's everything that happened today. This was me sitting here all day with this. At some point, I eventually also grabbed some more parts of the metal stuff from that one place and tried to rescue some more skeletons to use. But yeah. Basically, not a lot has happened because I've just been watching grass grow and playing RuneScape and watching other people's streams, and yeah. You would not imagine actually how much we need in terms of clay. It's actually a shocking amount. I may have overestimated how much we would need, so I made a bowl. I really shouldn't have done that. But we have a bowl. It is a nice little bowl. I will say, it'll be useful one day, maybe. And we immediately get more clay. That's honestly nice. So here's the reason why we're gonna need more clay overall. Let's say I do manage to actually find a copper vein and I have my crucible and my pickaxe already done. Well, I need to hammer the ores, like the chunks of ores, down into a proper usable amount. The little nuggets. So, yeah, that's a slight problem if I don't have the ability to make a hammer. But either way, we are at least about 3.5 total bars of copper. We are at that point. Also, I haven't gotten enough birch seeds to propagate it, but I have gotten enough every single time to at least plant it again. Which is to say, I've gotten one every single time, and I'm somewhat worried about that still, but it has managed to at least give me one every time. So maybe not. But I'm thinking we need at least 5 more pieces of clay potentially. I'm kind of doubting that. Also, time has passed very slowly since I can't sleep the days away. It has proven to be a bit of an issue. Bright side, I can make crude doors now to at least block some ways if monsters are spawning somewhere. Other than that, I do have a torch now. I don't get to use it a lot in actuality because I really can't survive anything, nor is there anywhere I necessarily need to get to that I'm not just death running to and back from. So it's an awkward situation where, yes, I do have some stuff. No, it's not really all that helpful. Also, just let me turn this back on. I had the music off because it was slightly irritating me sitting there doing other stuff. But yeah, we're trying to get somewhere at least. I'd like to at least have 4 bars of copper worth materials and metals just so that I'd feel a little bit more secure. As long as we'd be able to find another cave, we'd be more or less fine, I guess. But right now, I don't have a lot of ways of even taking territory in the cave right now. So I've just been kinda just sitting back and not doing too much in game. I have managed to get a nice little pile of flax twine, though. Whatever that's worth. It really isn't worth all that much, I'm not gonna lie. But at least I have a clear enough path forward. The ultimate goal right now would be able to make a terrapeta. We're going to need quite a bit to do that. For one, we'll need a chisel to make a grinding stone with, a quern. That's going to be the main issue, is a quern is going to take a lot of metal resources to be able to produce, thanks to needing a chisel. A chisel is going to take forever to get because we'll need an anvil. We're not likely to get one of those anytime soon. You may notice I've been just tossing stuff in that hole with the uninvited guests. Occasionally I just murder them all, but Right side is sticks are not becoming an issue. We're actually getting plenty of sticks. Ironically, a resource far in excess than normal, because I really just don't have a lot to use it on, though we're still going to need a fair bit. In fact, I'm probably going to move a stack into the other room just to have it there for whenever I'm going to make a fire. Also, I moved the metal scrap in here. There wasn't really a good reason. Nor is there a reason necessarily to move that in there. I'm just putting it in there because, frankly, this room is just mostly here for the tree and this one charcoal pit, which isn't even full yet, so, meh. At least we'll be able to A, make charcoal, B, make extra tools and stuff like that, as long as I have the resources to do so. As things go, I'm probably going to put a door there if I'm smart about things. Also, I'm starting to starve to death again. Great. First off is this matter. But as you can probably tell, this requires quite a bit. Yeah, we're going to need way more than 5 pieces of clay for that, and I'm running out of gravel. So we need to find another cave with water in it, and that means more gravel because the supply in the 2 pools of water that we have access to is running low. Into the death pit. Funnily enough, with all of this, I'm not even sure what we'll necessarily do with it, because making a nice bed is on the kind of things I would like to do. Just not on the things that I'm looking to do right now. It's very high activity. We're probably not going to make this. But yeah, we need to start looking for another cave somehow, and I'm just not too enthused about doing that as long as, like, I don't have enough doors to block such an adventure, because things are going to spawn in that tunnel. There we go. I really need to just bring the pickaxe over here and make a proper way up there, but at the same time, I just don't feel like doing that. Mind you, I'm also going to want to go grab all the rest of the stuff out of that ruin. Like, literally everything out of there. The blocks, the skeletons, everything. Anything and everything is useful. But yeah, that's all of that right there. So that one's now emptied. The other one still has some stuff, and I've just kind of left this here. Sometimes it falls, sometimes it doesn't. Don't know what its criteria for that is. Percentile chances, if I had to guess at this point. Also, these don't seem to actually do anything to stop spawning all the way down here, so yeah. This has also not actually been all that helpful here. In fact, it'd probably be better off placed somewhere down here, like literally right here, I think. Yeah. Oh, those are all dead. Okay. Nice. But it's been a pretty, lazy day, and I've been just kind of sleepy through all of it. Even after drinking some gamer subs, I'm still in just like a meh state of mind. I still have no idea how it'd go about getting, fire clay either for iron. Plus, we'd need to make bloomeries, which would require more clay, which is something we're already pretty sparse on, and at best we'd be able to find it under black coal, but I have no idea where that is either. I have a feeling we have to go up to find copper. Boy, I wonder what the surface is like. I wonder if that would be in part 2 of this. Maybe there isn't a surface anymore. If I ever did find a large enough vein of copper, though, I would definitely start making torch holders. Just for the sake of it. Also, don't be surprised if I suddenly open RuneScape at some point if we're just sitting here doing nothing and I have literally nothing else to do. I'm not going to lie, the choice today was Monster Hunter Rise or this. But I'm just kind of that level of tired where it's like, I don't really feel like I can do much in Monster Hunter Rise. I may get up here in a second and also turn my air conditioning on. The weather is all over the place and it's starting to give me a headache. Of course, it may just drop temperature really hard now that the sun's gone down completely too and night is fully upon us. Copper bits. Night, Lynx. Sleep well. Also, the primary purpose for these is going to end up being the rot that we need to make. It's going to be required. Food is just not a thing we're allowed to have at this point, I guess. Death is our subsistence. I'm actually kind of surprised how much of the cassiterite we've found versus how little of the clay we found. Like, we haven't found an insubstantial amount of clay, but it's still kind of weirdly low. Like, at some point I may end up taking a break. Making a cup of coffee. If for no other reason to have it. The irony would be is that if I can get enough clear quartz, I could in fact make a fake greenhouse down here somewhere, and if I had the extra dirt to do so, I could. That actually makes me wonder, do you think eventually I'll be able to find like a body of water down in the tunnel somewhere that actually just has dirt instead of gravel? I genuinely don't know how the underground system in this game works per se. Hair bounce. Bouncy hair. Ha ha ha. But yeah, we've basically started running out of the gravel, so we're definitely in need of at least trying to find somewhere. Realistically, potentially, probably the best way to go about this would be to build a tunnel that goes up. Just directly up and put ladders in it. If for no other reason than to just try to get to, like, somewhere, you know? I'm wondering how best we would go about that. This is probably going to require even more than the pickaxe does. Oh, great. We've got too much of that now, do we? Okay. Because this source of copper, while functioning, is not amazing. And we're not even getting tin out of this either. So, what are ladders? Yeah. Do we just start building a ladder and trying to find some way up into one of the other strata to potentially find copper? I think we may have to do that. The main problem is I don't know how stable that is as an idea. But we are running out of pickaxe, and I don't have anything fired yet because, yeah, the grass is very slow to grow right now. I'm willing to waste an entire stack of sticks on this endeavor, though. Not like we don't have plenty as is. Alright. Realistically, I should probably have a door to do this with as well. Just to block it off. Where do I want this to start at? I mean, I guess we can start here. And just door it off anyways. But we'll be climbing in the dark. Most certainly. As much as this is an underground challenge, by the way, I have thought about it, and there's a reason why the surface, even if we find it, would not be a helpful thing for the most part. I want to make the surface as inhospitable and dangerous as possible. Another big problem would be is this going to collapse on me? You'll see why the surface is not somewhere we want to be anyways, eventually. Of course, I start starving. Let's just... You fucker. God damn it. Oh. Okay. Alright. Oh, I did find something fascinating in the soil that I was panning with. I found this silver diatom. Yeah, that's really just all I found of any major note. I found a ditum, and I'm wearing it. It has some interesting little lore bits on it, but that's about it. I'm not sure what kind of strata even is directly up above us, though. The worst thing I could do would be probably right into a lava pit. That would suck a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I guess this will slowly get us somewhere, and if we hear something or see any sort of actual, like, useful material, I guess we can take paths off to the side. If I have the resources to eventually, I guess I could also get a prospecting pick and just kind of touch around the edges. But yeah. We still have a full pile of sticks sitting off to the side. Do I really want to waste more on this, though? I mean, they were already kind of in the way. And we really need to get to a level where, copper is more likely than not. Plus, verticality wouldn't hurt us by any means. If I could, potentially just having that floor there cut off from the cavern and have like an extra room up there wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't want to just... not like anything can spawn in this, right? I'm gonna check the walls just in case, because if we can find bronze stuff immediately, that would also be very helpful. What was that one material requiring? The stuff that we can use to make bronze, because if we can technically dig that up, we can actually make bronze that way. And this is one of those situations where if we can just skip making copper tools and make bronze instead, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was tier 3 pickaxe that it required, though. Tier 2 copper. We have to also make a hammer, which is one of the major issues we're having right now as well, though. Because we don't have a hammer. Oh, for fuck's sake. The one time I don't run across the actual top of it. Right, now I have to clear it. Oh well. I hate you things. Bite. There we go. Come on. Before those things get in here. Jesus Christ. Think there's enough of them coming down that hallway? But yeah, the primary problem with the one-way is literally just that. You can't really get anything from that material yet. Until we finish that and get all of this burned. And, like, fired. And, yeah, we're not even close to that, by the way. There's a reason I'm getting a little bit antsy with this. There we go. Because it's like, yeah, we can. I don't know if there's like something to speed up the growth of grass specifically. I wish there was. It's 200 still on it. Okay. If I could just find another cave, I'd feel a little bit better, because then at least I'd have a chance to, like, do some stuff. My luck would be I actually do find, like, water or something and end up flooding my own house. Gonna double check the walls. Hearing flowing water would probably also be something I just like. Somehow I bet I'd end up just breaking directly into the overworld, though, and be just like, well, shit. Even though there is no overworld. My luck is going to be that we don't find literally anything, though, doing this. Oh my god. This is a good indicator of how far down I am. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even hear anything up here. Jesus. I would want to poke around a little bit, but as I said, I'm not entirely certain this would, you know, not collapse in on itself. The last thing I'd need is to bury myself under that shit, you know? I don't hear anything. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't expecting to find anything, but you know. 1, 2, 3. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like I said, I really don't expect to find anything doing this, but who knows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10 isn't arbitrary, by the way. It's just a decent amount to make sure that I actually have a way back through things. And if I wanted to make rooms out of this, they're there. One, 5, 8, 9, 10. I do vaguely hear something off over that way, but I'm not sure if that's like... Oh, there would have to be another cave over there somewhere, wouldn't there? Yeah. Like, all the cave we know is off that way, and I've kept hearing things off over there, too. So there is another cave nearby. Just need to find it. Oh. Guess we can get to those now. Sure. Every piece of flax is at least worth something to me. Even if I have no use for it right now, per se. We could find a shit ton of clay, too. All the stone would be more useful, but... It's off over there somewhere. problem is I need a door to prevent that from happening. We need another door, don't we? Ugh. Okay. But yeah, this does nothing down here. Into the hole we go. Problem is, that was where my torch was. I did not mean to go in there, to be honest. So I'll have to get that back now. Oh well. Causing myself problems is at least causing myself to have something to do, I suppose. Ow! The favor and die already. Here we go. Nope. You little fuck. Where'd you even come from? Up there, right? Yeah, I'm betting up there. The light really has not helped us at all here. Things will just keep spawning where they may. Somewhere up in here, I can hear it. My hope is we can just collapse an area enough to be able to find wherever this cavern is. Although I have a fear that it's literally just like the back part of the other one. We'll see. There's another one that just spawned down here. The way spawning works in this just makes no sense right now. It really is just the case that the deeper down you are, the less light they need to spawn. We really don't have much health to deal with that either. We're probably at the bare minimum amount of health that our class can even have. Only I could collapse the wall on you. Got him. The only effect that all of this seems to have is it seems to confuse their AI. Still nothing, huh? I am unfortunately almost convinced this is not a new cave. Up somewhere? You little shit! That one snuck up on me. There is a cave there, though. I just don't know if it's a new one or not. Uh-oh. Medium activity, I see. I need to just start forming those capture pits in various spots so we can actually, you know, not have to deal with certain things. If I was smart, I'd use some of the ladders I made to actually climb into that cave and see where that is, but I'm not going to lie, I have an unfortunate feeling that I do know what cave that is, and I'm suspecting it's the back end of the cave over there, but temporarily I may be fucking wrong. Need to get that opened so I can actually get in there and see. What cave is this? This is not the same cave. This is not the same cave. We have a new cave. Nice. Also, problem. I'm gonna move that door so it's blocking this. Things seem to spawn over here sometimes, but I'm not sure if that's them spawning or just things walking down here into it. Will at least give me some breathing room, I guess. Especially to find out. Let's see. Okay. Just making sure how easy that is to take down if I need it. Okay. Okay. Am I holding anything that I care about? Just a bunch of rocks. Not too concerned about that. That's just one of those bow torn on the roof, I'm fairly certain. Into the hug hole. There you go. There we go. That one took a while to kill me. Alright, exploration time. Yay, we found another cave. Figure out what's in here. Oh, there's the cinnabar there. Okay. Okay. Nothing here. That's unfortunate. It appears that the main part of this cave might be up there. That or it's just small and there's not much there at all. That's the case. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. Especially because I can't really get a good look around at what's here. It's mostly just fucking cinnabar in this room. Oh, great. That thing that I don't need and can't get rid of. I think I didn't break into this cave first. Would have been a problem. That goes nowhere. There's no other ore deposit in here. How tall is that? That's pretty tall. That might actually go somewhere. I might need to get the ladders and move up there. And problem's actually gonna be getting in there, though. Huh? Up. I hope nothing spawns in this. Just gonna reclaim all of this because this really didn't do anything. Honestly, if nothing else, I just want to build a big fire somehow that infinitely is down at the bottom of this, just because it'd be a little bit funny. But infinite fires aren't something I can do. I like fireplaces, though. Who knows? I might end up using this for something at some point anyways. But that's just in a future issue. Okay. Now, again, the question is, how am I going to actually get in there, though? Climb up that. We have more gravel we can use, but I'm hesitant to use it right now because of how little else we have, and you never know. Always have a backup supply of something, I guess. Gonna try to use these. Okay, if I can climb one block up, that would help. Yeah, okay. We might have to wait until the activity calms down, too. Christ. That was kind of awful to try to do right then. There's just an infinite swarm of them that can appear, I assume. Can't exactly make blocks the barrier things, too. Doors are limited to that singular one right now. We might as well put this stuff away because I'm going to die this time. Trying to determine what I should do here. We'll obviously get more sticks when the tree grows, and like I said, if the birch tree doesn't like propagate or even give us enough to continue it, I'm just going to give myself a spruce seed instead, because that would be the best option for that, and birch might not be, and shouldn't have been the tree to start with, but eh. We'll see. I put these. I need a spot to put these. Palisade wall would be nice in some spots. Trying to get these in the hole. God damn you. Need you to die. I don't know if I did more damage to him than he did to himself. Okay. Problem is now I can't see shit here. Ah, damn it. Okay, That's the gravel, not the other thing. There we go. Ow. Ah! Okay. Dying in 2 hits is also a slight problem. Come on. On. Am I having that much trouble getting through that? Fuck you. Not the best use of that, but... this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Where up does this go? I probably should be collecting that. Okay. Not great. Okay. Huh. Do I need to bring my pickaxe to like, fully figure this way out? Like, huh? Okay. I will not be able to do this with the light that we have. I don't want to use that either. Not yet. This is going to be one of those situations where I actually need to come prepared for that. That's one of those much higher tunnels than I thought it would be. I swear to God, if that goes nowhere, though, I'm going to be very irate. I need to take a really quick break, do human things to survive while I'm away. Alright, I'm back. I think we actually do probably try to get that stuff. I think we take the pickaxe and we try to get up there and just really, really hope there's something actually up there and we'll be able to do something up there. You know, not do anything helpful to myself. Gonna really suck if something isn't up there. Guess we take this with us. go. Do not shoot me off of this. The bright side is, after a certain point, we get up here and we are actually free of being shot, but hey. Alright, probably isn't the best way to go about this either, but, you know. Can't exactly do too much else. As long as we can make it further up. Here, I guess. Last thing I'd want is also to collapse this entire thing in on myself. Great. A band of fucking quartz right in the middle of it. That's nice. Okay. How the fuck am I dealing with that? Great. Great. Okay. Have to go get one of these things again. Can I get away with doing this? Is this traversable? I guess I'd have to hope it is. Give me that. About to find out. Okay. Yeah. You can get around that corner. Stupid quartz. Now, for fuck's sake. I don't like this one. Is this just all the way to the surface, potentially? I guess we'll find out if I start getting cold. Please don't collapse on me. Of course there's cracked granite here. Wouldn't there be? The worst part is, if that is the surface, we'd never be able to tell for a certain reason. What's holding that up, I wonder? Possibly nothing, if I had to guess. God. Okay. I really hope the surface isn't up there. Are we even going to be able to make that? Kind of cutting it a little close with our tool. I heard something. That's not good. Damn it. Still just go straight up. Playing this Friday and I can tell you how many vertical shafts I've fallen down. Yeah. Yeah, there are so many of them. And I'm kind of wondering if this one's just straight to the surface or not. I mean, having a way to the surface is technically not against my rules for a very specific reason. I may have installed a certain set of mods that makes this, and like have a world gen setting that makes the surface actually far more inhospitable than the underground. Holy shit. How far does this go? I was honestly expecting this to just be a dead end up here, but this is going up further than I thought. Plus, we would never actually know if the surface is up there or not for a reason. And we'll find out if, in fact, it is the surface. We'll start freezing to death, for one. That would be a pretty good indicator that the surface is up there. How cold is it? I installed a mod also to tell me stuff in a format that I can easily comprehend. The freedom units. Yeehaw. Okay, cracked granite. That's the surface, isn't it? Is that the surface? Is that snow up there, I wonder? Mind you, also, we're still gonna have a problem of there's another quartz band we can't get through easily. The music is still playing, though, so I'm fairly certain this isn't the surface. Might just be another cave, in which case, okay. That's nothing, isn't it? That's actually nothing? That appears to just be... oh, God. Freedom units cost me an arm and a leg. Yeehaw. There's nothing up here, isn't there? Ah, God damn it. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Oh, okay. That sucks. That's just a roof. Where did that hit? I guess we can kind of check along the walls for something, and I guess it is a way to get to a higher strata area, but still. Oh, that really sucks that that doesn't actually go anywhere. Oh, well, I guess we start looking along the walls. If I make a prospecting pickaxe, I probably can also use this again. But yeah, there's nothing here. Not immediately noticeable. This cave was kind of a bust. If it was the surface, I'd also have been okay with that at least. Because then I could show off what that looks like right now. I don't know how high up this is. I'm tempted to just keep digging. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just tempted to keep going. At this point, why not? Well, because there's a fucking quartz band. God damn it. Okay. There is a cave up there, I can hear it. That was one of the creatures up. Ow, we're starving to death now, though. Great. How far does this quartz band go? Damn it. This is a bit of a desperation move, but okay. Given certain things, I don't think we've even hit another strata of rock. We're still in the same one. Oh god. That's actually kind of horrifying that this is still going. Oh my god, please. Well, I guess we'd never run out of quartz now, would we? If I could dig it up. Okay. I'm guessing this is just dead set in the middle. No? Oh. Did we find, like, a hole in the quartz layer up here? I guess so. Okay. What a nasty, like, problem we just had. Like I said, I guess we can kind of just check along the walls and see if there's anything else, but yeah. There's really not anything there. Which means we're going to have to try to get all of this back out? That's not great. And I didn't see anything on the way either. Okay. Not in a great position here. Could have been bad. But yeah, in general, the surface is going to be far more hostile than the caves are with the way that I have this set up, weirdly enough. That is such a massive hole, though. It just goes nowhere, and all it has is quartz. Fucking Bowtorn running around there. Okay. I'm expecting to die here. But if I can manage to not, that'd also be helpful. Oh well, can we actually get back inside before they kill us? Oh. Hehe. I'm fairly certain they can't use that. Oh hey, more grass grew. That's nice. Anyways, I'm slowly dying. Okay. That venture really didn't pay off, unfortunately. I was really hoping it would. I'll let myself starve. We don't have food to begin with anyways. Note to self, they can use the ladder. Okay. They are not like animals, they figure out what ladder do. Okay. Slightly annoying, but whatever. So then... what remains that we can do? Our pickaxe is close to being out. It only has 40 more durability on it. That's bad. That's really bad. And we still don't have enough grass to make another one. We're gonna need so much grass to do that. Like, sure, we have the piles of it, like, slowly starting to form here. But still, this stuff doesn't grow, like, once a day. It's going to be slow, and we only have 6. And we need probably, what? Almost a full stack of it to fire all the clay that we need to get done so that we can make another pickaxe and continue exploring. Alright, so how can we go about this then? Just gonna put this kind of like there again so that I have it there at the ready. I just put these on the wall so that I don't have to worry about them. Yes, technically. Huh. How silly can that get? Okay. Sure. I can't believe how I'm having to store these. This is how bad our space problem is getting. So, unless there was a cave up there further that I could easily get to in 40 blocks, I don't think there's much we can do. Plus, that is quite a bit of distance that I don't think we can travel for just another cave. None of the monsters really drop anything either. Nice game. Really? I don't really have a better use for these, by the way. So, I kind of do know what we need to do to at least make some form of progression. It's just that it'd take forever to do. And this is a stream. Fun fact. That would not be fun to see. Ugh. Alright, okay. I want to double check something, actually, just to be certain of something. Ow! Asshole. I'm numb to the horrors I can't comprehend because I can't comprehend them. Where was it? I know it's going to require a tier 3 pickaxe to get the iron. But I also want to check past where this is. Down here. Just double check this really quickly. There's nothing over there, yeah? Okay. There's also another bell down here. God damn it. What? Where'd you come from? There's a tunnel up there? Ah, oh, great. The bell's right there, too. Ah. Okay. But there's a tunnel up there. What? And it's guarded by... That's where they came from. That's where the saw locust came from, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna have to check that, though. That's gonna be a bit painful, but okay. Okay. Reminder that the saw locusts are a one-hit on us. So dodging them is not really that viable. Ah! Sorry to anybody trying to sleep during this stream. You chose poorly. If I could find another ruin and get a hold of some other stuff, that would also be nice. A saw blade locust is definitely not something I wanted to run into today, by the way. Next to a bell of all things. The fact there are two of them is going to make this incredibly painful, just so you know. Prepare to see me die. One after another trying to do this. Especially with a bell there. A bell is going to make this especially awful to do. Really? Can't even get up there the way that went up now? Come on, I can't even get that close to it now. Fuck you. Please. Please. It's just sitting there, waiting for me now. God damn it. Of course, there's a shiver right there as well. Would Tweedledee and Tweedledum not camp the stairs, please? You too. Fuck you. Come on. Come here. Oh. Fuck you. Ow? It's high activity, isn't it? It feels like it's high activity right now. Worst time to do this. Nope, it's calm, apparently. This is calm. Don't feel it. That would have killed me. Do you really have to be there too, seizure horse? I need rid of the— ow! Locusts. Why is there locusts just camped out there? Probably because there's a nest or something up there. Ow. Come on. Come on. Come here, Tweedledee. You too, Tweedledum. Ow. Great. What a horrible situation. The worst part is they're just spawning constantly too, so... Know what I said about them spawning constantly? Yeah, there's another one there now. If only I could get a good selection of light to use. Damn it! Okay. Really? This is the most they've ever camped the stairs, by the way, just so you know. Realistically, the Sawblade Locust and the Shivers tend to be the worst part of this, but today they're just especially choosing to be annoying. I hate whenever they figure out what teamwork means. And despawning these things is not exactly an option that I have, unfortunately. Gah! I get all the way there and it just one hits me again. Ow! Ow! Oh cool, another shiver. For reference, for those who don't know what the bell does, it just, like, spawns a shit ton of enemies. That's what it does. It just spawns things over and over. That's all it does. It's loud, annoying, and spawns stuff. Where is it? I don't know how much health one of these has, by the way, but I'm fairly certain that's the same one that I've beat on for the entirety of this playthrough trying to get over there. Those despawned. Okay. See, the problem is if there's a Sawblade Locust nest up there, I'm not actually going to be able to do much against enemies that can one-hit me. And it would just be constant spawns of them in that situation. I don't have food to get my health up at all. And I don't really have the ability to make anything other than stone weapons, so... yeah. Okay, we managed to actually get past it. Good. What's up here? Mind you, we're also working on a limited light. Once our death light is gone, yeah, we're not making it very far. There's more iron up here. I see. Do I want to grab the pickaxe and see if there's anything else up here? If we could find coal, that would be good. The iron we can't do anything with. Hematite. God, if only we could make iron, though. If we could make iron and have, like, a good supply of fire clay, we could make so much. And actually manage some stuff. Leaving that up there. Okay. I'm thinking about this. Like, not gonna lie, I don't think we have much of a choice other than that right now. Still, that was so awful to just get there because that one Sawblade Locust has been there this entire time, and it's been just a consistent problem. What else do we have to do right now, though? Ow! Where the fuck did you come from? It's not worth trying to clear the caves either. We can't really do anything yet. Ah! I thought that was the one below us, not the one up. that there wasn't one up there. Or can I make, like, blocks to try to cheese this at all, per se? Those iron blocks are basically all we have. Ow. Ah, cool, there's multiple. Damn it. Ah! You may wonder, why don't you try to stealth? Good. Not likely. I should try to make a better way up there, though. Fuck off! Great. Great, you just stopped me from getting away from the locust, you little shit. Oh, I hate that thing so much. That locust has been a consistent issue this entire time. I've tried to kill it. I've tried. The worst part is, the more we fail, the more things that are just spawning around us. Okay, that's a lot, though. We're almost dead from just getting punched with rocks. The camera? Why did my camera spin? Calm rift activity. My shiny gray rear end. There's so many. Good God, there is so many. Okay. Ow! And I can't afford to leave the pickaxe behind. That's my only resource for breaking stone right now. Oh great, here we go again. They're on the stairs. Why are you all just placed like tower defense units against me? Please! Hey! Okay. Oh, the fucking hitboxes, man. Okay. Okay. Why? Why are you right there? Fuck you. Ow. God, I'm being hit with so many rocks. Move. Move. Okay. I love the log there of just Sawblade Locust being majority of the deaths today. Fucker. Ow! You really had to throw a rock at me? This is where I start getting actually fucking tilted. Because I can't even make it back to where I'm trying to go. It's one of those games that has a compounding punishment problem. Fuck you! Damn it! Of course I get shot in the back by some asshole who has spinal problems. Stop throwing rocks at me! I can't leave that stuff behind, but I'm not allowed to get it. Also, exiting the game would not allow me to get that. Fucking hell. Too much stuff has spawned. We can't get up there right now. Like, look at all of this. There's just too much here. There are 3 Bowtorn right there. Are you kidding me? We're gonna have to actually wait for them to despawn so I have a chance at all to get over there and up that ladder again. Hell, we're gonna have a hard time getting up the stairs right now. But yeah, the stones on the ground, they don't do anything. They don't prevent spawning at all. Apparently, that may have been patched as a exploit, which is something I was hoping to rely on at some point, but no. Alright. Okay, these are gonna annoy me. Like, to no end levels of annoying me. How's the tree doing? Less than a day? Cool. I really should take a ladder over there and put that on the wall so I can just climb up on top of that without having to do all that jumping. Okay. Why is my DPI unlocking like that? Weird. It's not supposed to be that wild, to be honest. Alright. There's not a lot we can do right now, annoyingly. Like, I don't even think we have enough of this. Yeah. We need 2 more pieces of grass to be able to fill that in. I could have made a bunch more torches, but that wouldn't really help either. The spawning this low into the earth is pretty bad. Ow. Just want some peace and quiet, man. There we go. For those who know the storyline to the quests, you wonder if this is how that one guy had it whenever he was in the caves. God, there's so many out there right now. We literally can do nothing about it. If only I had enough to make a bed. I wish I could make a bed. Okay. Let's take a moment and think about this. What we can do. What would be the best thing to find up there right now? More water with, like... just more water with something in it that we can use. If it's gravel, cool. We can always use more gravel. Just always. Gravel, good. But... what else could we use? Copper. A copper vein would be good. I think the best thing we could find would be a ruin with, like, actual supplies in it that we can use. The last ruin we found really just didn't have anything of use. Hell, even a torn up set of Blackguard armor would be nice to have. A seed crate wouldn't really even be helpful. Like, one of those vessels full of seeds would not be useful. I don't know if a reed basket, another reed basket would even be that useful for us. I heard clicking off that way somewhere. There's a cave off over there and the cave off there. So where's the cave that I'm hearing this way? The worst part is our pickaxe is also slowly breaking. There is a cave over here somewhere. And there's a cave off in this area over here somewhere. We may want to break into it, but right now I'm not sure we even could. We have 40 uses of our pickaxe left. Probably less because I accidentally hit something with it. Yeah, it has 36. Oh god, we're in bad straits now. We still need like another 10 to fire that so we can actually start making things with it. And even then, we'd have to wait until we have a charcoal pit fully done to do with, too. How much I miss. We got into another cave. There wasn't really anything in it other than a massive shaft that went up and nowhere. In the cave was nothing but quartz and Zanzibar or whatever it is. Cinnabar? Zanzibar. Fucking hell me. I found out that there is another tunnel in the one cave we haven't gone to. The pickaxe is almost destroyed, and other than that, just some basic stuff got done. I found a ditum, but some of this stuff was done off stream while just sitting around waiting for grass to grow. Tried digging up over here to see if we could find anything, couldn't, so there's just that there now. So yeah, not a lot, to be honest. But yeah, we're kinda just trying to wait until things despawn over that way so we can actually go see where that tunnel I never noticed goes. Other than that, yeah. I can say there is some other cave off over here. We can hear it. I'm just trying to figure out where it is and how I'd want to go about getting to there too. Because the pickaxe is about to break and we still don't have this stuff fired or ready yet to be able to make a new one. I'd be a little more laissez-faire about it if I could, but yeah, it's just a situation where it's like, you can't really do too much right now. That one cave was a massive disappointment. The big granite cave-in experiment room is looking roomier. Yeah. I needed another area where I'd be able to actually plant a tree and get more leaves. This was done purely just to get this stuff out of the way and to give it a slight aestheticness. But yeah, this place is fine enough. It's working, though we still haven't been able to get a hold of another, seedling to plant in here again, unfortunately. But it is at least slowly giving us some stuff. And obviously, I've been just slowly stockpiling certain resources. I think we do try the one thing, though, to try to make that path a little bit quicker to get there. The problem is, yeah, there's a lot here. There is a lot here right now. I need them to actually get out of the way. But yeah, that saw blade locust, by the way, is still there and is still in the way. It's literally above where all that iron was, and there's even more iron above it. Trying to clear this hallway somehow. My god. Yeah, it really is. That there for now. That's how bad the spawning was getting. By the way, there's a bell next to the saw blade locust again. That thing literally stuck on that door. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's been painful. This has been a pretty awful little situation. Because if I could find a copper vein, at least then I could, you know, be working towards getting a hammer and getting everything built so that we'd actually be able to do some more stuff. But as is right now, there's just so little we can actually get done. At least they aren't smart. Yeah. But look at this. Look at this. Look how awful the spawning is right now. I'm not even going for that one spot. I want to... I wanted to check how much gravel we had left in the pool. As you can see, the gravel supply is also running out. Hi, Zam. We're almost out of our supply of gravel here. If I could finish the hammer mold, I'd be a little bit happier. Because then at least all we would need is a copper vein. Or even a tin vein. A tin vein would also work. Hell, we could probably get a hold of the one stuff in the one cave. Potentially at that point too. Hated waking up to it though. Yeah, I would imagine. But yeah, this is the last of the gravel. It's safe again in here. Oh, thank God. Okay, maybe we can have a little bit of peace and quiet. Maybe. I am half considering if I can get somehow enough blacks and stuff together to make Gambison. Maybe I should make a Gambison if that's something that's possible. At this point, I just need to be able to survive the Sawblade Locust. That has just been camping that one hallway forever. I'm the work wanderer for new gravel prospects. Yeah. That's been one of the things we've been on the lookout for, is just another source of gravel. I do have a little bit more in here, but I've been holding on to it so that just in case I actually needed it for something, it would be there. My luck today has been pretty goddamn poor, though, unfortunately. Let's kind of just slowly work through this and see what we can get. Hell, even a little bit of tin, just enough, would be nice to be able to make a bronze pickaxe. Because then at the very least, I can start considering what we might be able to do for fire clay. Maybe, eventually. And just have, like, a little bit more security on that end. Oh god, this is not going well. Dave has never looked kindly upon me. I don't think he can see me down here. Holy shit! Come on, game! What? I guess it didn't take what I said kindly, now did it? Did that literally spawn in front of me, by the way? Or did that get just over the hole somehow? How bright is it in here? How did... Quartz. Right, quartz, that thing. Oh my god, am I... Yeah. I am actively concerned now. What the fuck? One piece of clay, cool. I just need the hammer mold. If we have the hammer mold, things will be okay. I can make way more tools if I can get the hammer mold, too. Mind you, I still need to make some tongs, but I haven't considered too much of that right now. The other room? Possibly, yeah. So, by my math, this room is safe. Yeah, it should be. But I am fairly certain the farther down you go, just... it fucks with the math. It should be perfectly safe, yes. Although I probably should put a door onto that room just because. Okay. Ah! Just tap the button by accident. Okay. We do need to probably cover that up there. The color blue yet? It's the only color I know. What do you mean? Everything is blue. There's only two colors that exist, blue and black. And if I see a red door, I'm going to paint it black. Abba dee, abba die. Speaking of things that are blue... Yeah, we're not getting that hammer mold at all. We're not getting that. Hopefully by the time we're done with this, that area back up there would actually be cleared a bit. Pretty blue rock. Yeah, that's literally all it is right now. The pretty blue rock. Man. Okay, well, fuck, I guess. Oh, fuck you! God damn it. 4 bars worth. I'm not very patient. That's the funny thing. I'm not a patient person at all. Okay. Hee. What? Hee. Ding. That hit me. Ow! Really, game? Okay. Huggy time. Wow. Ah. Oh yeah. Fuck you. This staircase has proven to be one of the worst places I have. Of course, there's a shiver right there, too. Of everything, shivers are the most annoying things to deal with on the path. Aha, fuck you. Alright, so, yeah, up here, what else do I have that I need to get through? Might as well double check this. So we get here, we can go up there. Yeah, there's another one of these. I don't know if I expect anything up here. That's why I'm kind of just, like, hesitant about even doing anything with this. Like, yeah, there's more iron up there, sure, but... That thing has been there forever, and I'm starting to wonder why. know what? Why waste resources whenever I can waste my own time? Which is also a resource, but never mind that. Ding? Ah! Pass out, actually. Okay. Oh, damn it. Have fun with that. It's probably not gonna work, but you do you. Fuck you. The light's dying. Oh god. Chert? Wait. Coal! Brown coal! What is that? I hear moving water. I hear flowing water. I found chalk. There's flowing water over there. Okay. So we found chalk. I can doodle on the walls! Okay, what else is... Okay, we found brown coal. That isn't as good of an item, but that is also a long-burning resource on some level. Brown coal chalk. Okay, flowing water up there too. How do I want to deal with this? If there's flowing water, there's probably a water source somewhere up there that is actually usable. So it'd be able to probably get more clay. I need to take the torch up there and the pickaxe and probably the rest of my ladders just to try to do something. Ultimately, though, I think I need to get rid of the saw blade locust that's there. That saw blade locust has been a pain in my ass for far too long. So I'm going to try and deal with that. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I haven't killed it this entire time, despite everything I've tried. But if I can get rid of that, maybe things will be slightly better. Because that's been the primary blocker there overall. I honestly thought there was just like a full-on spawner somewhere over there, but no, I guess. Where is it? I don't know why I'm trying to do this. This isn't likely to work, and things are already spawning. Why is it always the stairs? Why on my stairs? Why always on my stairs? Why are you always on my stairs? I'm not able to even get up there now. Okay. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. All those spears are sitting up there, and I can't even get up my stairs again. Shh. Lanky McGee there just blocking me. It's getting to where it's constantly the exact issues that I can't deal with along the way. What? Why am I not hitting it? What? Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Damocles, damn it. Get out of my hallway! You fucking sausage. You too. Tweedle dork and Tweedle mutation. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah! It died. It died. We actually killed it. It died. It did. We killed it. What did you drop? Ow! Well, it's dead. I suppose now, better than ever. The point to try. You know, I may have the wonderful affliction that is insomnia, but I try it, then I pass out for 4 hours after I climb in bed. What the? Stop that. Game? No, don't. What? Game? Oh. Ow! Oh, for fuck's sake! Why did it throw it? The rest of the stream, you're right. What? I hit the button to stab, and instead my character threw the spear. What? Oh, of course there had to be a bail here. Need my stuff back. Yeah, weird bug, whatever. Okay. That's all gravel? That's all gravel over there. Nice. Okay. So let's see here. What do we have? Brown coal. Oh my god, that's black coal. This is a different one from earlier. This is one that, was being blocked by the saw blade locust that I discovered partially on accident because a Bowtorn jumped down it and landed on my head. Oh my god, that's oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, this has been worth it. You hear the wind? I hear the wind. Shit, we have black coal available to us now. I also hear flowing water somewhere. Hello. Okay. Shit, we actually are doing okay now. How to go about this? There's the brown coal. We have chalk, which means we technically have lime, right? Here. Let me double check this. Ah, fuck yeah. Okay. When ground turns into lime. Yes, this is technically lime. There might just be, stuff in there, isn't there? It'd have fire clay around it somewhere? Yeah. The main problem is right now we need to pay attention to how much durability our pickaxe has. Until we can fire the clay, this is not exactly useful right now, but this is massive. There's also more up there. I can hear wind and there's more up there. Plus I hear, like, down here somewhere I heard flowing water. Let's grab some of that. Because we can use that for smelting instead of charcoal. Or at least clay. Okay. So we also have a way to write on the walls. Yeah. That's going to be incredibly unstable. I think we'd need to be making some support beams to use up here. We could also probably make more wooden ladders or bring more over here. Okay. We also found that gravel, which I collapsed down back that way. So we can probably work on that. What is this? Parallel transfer vessel. Okay. Alright. There's that. Nice. Okay. Here, let's try to get some of this. Man, I hadn't even noticed this was up here. I had no idea. If I did hear, like, wind up there, that may be connected to the surface somehow, but I doubt it. Now that the saw blade locust is dead as well, we can start taking some of this. That's the dead body of it. Okay. It's a little bit worried there that another had instantly spawned. Yeah, that was iron. There's more iron there. There's an iron vein above and below. I really need to do something about that spot. Okay. Okay. It's too bad I can't fill that with something else, but yeah. So let's see. We have black coal, we have iron. There's a possibility of fire clay? The main problem is still grass, though. If we could get a quern, though. We could probably make Terra Petra at some point. We still need something, though, to rot, which, if I can find a ruin, there's a chance we'll find rot as well. Okay. Okay. Don't want that right there. Give me that. In the middle, please. There we go. I'm not sure that we can make 10, but remember, along that one wall length, there was, bismuth. We have sapphirite, we have copper. We can make bismuth bronze. I'm gonna shove that there. I don't have anywhere else to put it. If we have a hammer, we can make bismuth bronze. We just need the clay to finish that off. Maybe we'll get what we need, but I have no idea. I kinda doubt it. We should have some more ladders somewhere, though. Yeah, a couple. These right here, too. I probably should just seal this off. No. Not really. That. We'll probably just seal this off and use it later. Okay. I really should seal that off too. I'm tired of them walking over there instead of into the hole. Oops. Not quite what I meant to do. Can I change what that does? Place on ground. There we go. Oops. I hate starvation noise. Oi! Kill me! Thank you. Evil ass hallway. Yeah. Not too much I can do about it. Psychosis induced? No. Just being a fumbling idiot who drew on the floor and wall by accident. I don't even know how to change what you draw with that. Is there a way? Because I 100% wanted to doodle on the walls anyways. Draw. How do I change that? Control to draw. It doesn't tell me what. Or how to switch it. Ah, there we go. There we go. I should probably use this for something more useful, but I'm being an idiot and decorating with it instead. Oh. There we go. Yay! Decoration! And it was in fact F, yes. La da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. I only wish that I had a better way to actually get a hold of a permanent light source that I could start adding to places. Just so I could actually more properly make sure that places were in fact safe. Now, if only I could get enough supplies together to make, like, I don't know, more grass so I can actually, you know, maybe sleep. Remember, it's day 25 and my character hasn't slept. It's been almost an actual, like, month worth of days. Jesus Christ. I'm thinking about what to eat after stream again. And I'm thinking mini hot dogs and a cup of coffee. Depending on how long I go today. I'd also like to try to make a fake greenhouse down here somehow. Just cuz. Like, I think we might end up somehow with at least a decent amount of clear quartz. I'm also thinking about things further into the future, though. So, we're going to eventually need a way to make iron, which is going to require us to first have, like, bronze, I believe. I don't think we can just full skip. Full-sized hot dog. Not happening. But yeah, I have like mini hot dogs that I got from the store for like $4 because I'm poor. To be fair, I'd have a lot better of a grocery budget if I hadn't spent the last 4-something months paying for computer parts. One at a time, just buying one every month almost. Okay. Let's see. Not a single piece of clay, huh? Damn it. After I'm done with this, I need to make sure of something. I don't know if the tree in there has grown or not. Ah, finally, a piece of clay. What it was is that... Okay, so the first thing I did was quite a while back, I bought a new graphics card. I upgraded my RAM, and I got a pretty decently sized SSD. I was thinking about upgrading my RAM again at some point, but then things happened, so that's not happening, and I'm stuck with the DDR4 32 gig RAMs that I have. So then I was going, well, all of that's okay. My graphics card is pretty decent. I should probably look into a new CPU. Well, I could get a really nice CPU if I switched motherboards. So I switched, so proceed to me buying a new motherboard. Proceed to me buying the CPU. Proceed to me then noticing, oh, I need a new power supply. Because the one I had was much smaller than I thought. Then I also bought a new CPU cooler and a case fan. So, ha ha ha. Anyways, the only things that remain from the original computer build is, well, a couple of case fans and the case. And, like, the power controller for the button and reset button and all that. That power supply was sad. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was really, really sad. Okay. That's still not enough clay, unfortunately. -4, you say? What do you mean available? Okay, that's glitched. Good to know. Oh, hey, almost 5 bars of copper worth. And if we could have 10, way more than that. Yeah, I don't think we'd be able to actually throw anything down there. Right side, we have that now. Not that. That. Game. I love whenever games allow you to do that and then it immediately just shoves everything back in your inventory that you're trying to be rid of. Come on. Come on. In here. Come on. What? Where are you going? Oh, hello. You. Stupids. Blech. A lot of people's PCs are the ship of Theseus, let's be honest here. Really have to be blocking. You're going up the stairs, you little shit. Ow. If I could, one of the first things I'd be doing is installing real stairs into this place. Okay, here we go. With that saw blade locust dead, this is actually a lot easier. Also, the wiki, I don't think even lists the fact that the saw blade locust could drop anything. Okay, let's see. Yeah. But yeah, everything's upgraded. It's nice and good, and I'm still waiting for a point where I'm going to give it the real, actual test to see how good it is. Next time we stream Star Citizen. Can I make that? I don't think so. Can I make that? Yes. Okay. Anywhere else I can put this though and still go? I hear the wind, but I have a hard time believing that we've reached. Guys, you hear the music? What is that? That's more black coal. Oh. That music is, okay. Ah! Oh, for fuck's sake. What an absolute mood-shifting tone of music. Ow! Fucking nibble horse, fuck off. I'm actually concerned we found a way out. Hi. Ow! What the fuck? Ow! What the? Stop! Went back down looking for a dropped stairs, and instead I died. Ugh. Okay. Stairs. Ladder. You know, I'm really good at differentiating things. Will that get me all the way up? No. No, it won't. It's up there, isn't it, though? The surface? I hear the wind. The smarter thing to do would be potentially to just, you know, not do this. But my curiosity has taken me. That's gonna collapse if I do that. No, thank you. Come on. I'm gonna crush myself with rocks at this point. Ah! Yeah? I wasn't lying. To be fair, I knew that would happen. I called that it would happen, and I did it anyways. So you can't tell me I didn't do that on purpose. Wow, that got down far. Really hoping it didn't block anything. I don't like parkour. I see some of it spilled all over the floor. There's my stuff. Hear the wind. I want to see it. Is that old? That's what I think it is over there, yeah? Ow! Oh my god, there's more black hole! Anyways. I know it's up there. I need to see it. Come on. We're almost there. If nothing else, I'm at least getting a good amount of, like, idea of how much we have to work with, mind you. We can't get through that. Oh. Is there a way I can make this a little bit easier? I can do this. Just take this one off there. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, some of it's fallen down here. Okay. Pick that up later. The answer is no, I couldn't have, actually. At best, I made an extra little safety feature. Whatever. Oh, which one of these things was blocking me? This one? Yeah. Ah, haha, okay. Ow. Where'd that go? Didn't fall all the way down there, did it? Has that got in the way? That ladder just gone. Damn it. Might have ended up all the way at the bottom. Yep, there it is. The answer is build another ladder set. That's the answer to this, but I'm not going to lie, I've gone a little fucking insane and I want to see it. Making sure that's still climbable. Ow. All distances that hurt you in this are a little bit odd. Be this. Okay. We'll just have to come back later. Got it. Oh, hey, some of the coal got down here. I forgot that was there for a second. You know what? Fuck you. That wasn't a great use of that, but it's going to expedite that a little bit. Okay. Okay. So, realistically, we need to just, get more ladders, which we can technically do if the... Hello, tree. The tree grew. I'm almost dead. Okay. I don't know if a direct path to the surface is a good thing. In fact, I'm almost certain it's not. Oh, hey, propagation. Hooray. Mind you, I don't actually have a plan to do anything with the surface. Not for at least a while, at the very least. There's nothing up there, you know. Also, a better set of ladders up that one way would help, but I don't exactly have the capacity to do that yet. Also, we got a shocking amount of seeds from it this time. Yay. I know this would actually be a lot better. Let's do that. The rest we can turn into stairs. Another 3. Okay. Actually, give me all these. Thinking for a moment what I want to do here. Another 3 stairs is not getting us up all the way. Stairs, ladders. God damn it, me. Oh, there's an extra piece of stick. I don't really have anywhere to put this, do I? Yeah, no. I need this wood for literally anything other than firewood. No, not really. Free stick, nice. Yeah, free stick, yay. And I know what to do with this, just to have a little bit more safety. Ta-da. We're starving again. No, you're over here. Oh, for once there's nothing there. Wow. Oi, Bolthorn. There we go. Okay, all these. I should be more careful with this. I'm not going to be, but I should be. Good morning. Good morning! I like how it looks like we crushed it with the rock now. Okay. Let's still just try to get up here. I swear to God, I think the surface is up this way. I can't prove it, but I have the feeling. based around how things were going. There. That is the surface. Oh my god. Surface is up there. Shit. That's the sky. It's 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Freezing. Okay. I guess we just need to make more of those and get up there further. Damn, I wasn't expecting us to be able to get out this quickly. That's actually kind of neat. Alright, chat, I think we kind of have a goal to go see the surface fully. Trust me, we're not going to stay up there, though. That is not really retrievable. Okay. Whatever. Shit ton of coal, chalk. This is not as deep as I thought it would be. I think we got a little bit lucky with wherever I landed and went down into. Which, once again, none of that was really planned. I didn't even know really the cave was there. But damn, we actually can escape. You'll see why that doesn't matter, truly. Charcoal? Black coal. Alright. Well, we kind of now just need to, like, waste some time to be able to get more, ladders. Here, celebratory, 9 charcoal. Bleh. 9 gravel. It was a bad piece, I guess. I have no idea what you're saying, man. Pun. Oh. Well, I don't understand it, so... Mind you, we're not gonna do anything on the surface. I just want to go up there and see it. And then immediately try to go back underground because, yeah, no, we're not staying up there. This is not a kind world. Oh, hey, some, clay. That's good. Plus, I'd get incredibly lost up there. Chalk coal. Sounds like chark... Oh. I see. I get it now. Wow. Empty. Close to it. What's left inside? Just a single piece. Oh. Ow. Hmm. Walnut. I'm gonna have to get up and get a snack here in a minute. I'm starting to feel like hunger. Oh, hey, another piece of gold. Huh. Hmm. Just to get that out of my inventory really quickly. Not gonna lie, I kind of want a coffee, but I'm holding off on doing that. What do I even have for snacks? Probably like one of the little packs of 4 mini donuts. I think I have a chocolate one left that I'd like to have. I don't really have much in the way of snacks generally in my house right now. Oh, that's for the live stream. Just this stream. That's how that works. It's dumb. It's only counting this stream. And even then, I don't know if that's correct or not. Damn. And there's 5 bars of copper. Nice. Can I please stop having all this in my inventory? It's a YouTube system thing, too. YouTube is not exactly functional. End of statement. I don't know how they calculate that shit, and I didn't even realize that was on, by the way. Honestly, I thought I turned that feature off. Apparently, they might have turned it back on. I'm getting so sick of YouTube doing shit like that, but hey. I also turned it off for me. Yeah, there's that too. People apparently can turn it off for themselves, but yeah, I thought I had that off. In fact, I keep trying to turn it off, but apparently either I'm dumb or YouTube is not listening to what I tell them to do. Both are incredibly possible. Let's be honest. All I really need is that hammer mold to be real. In fact, since we're just kind of sitting here, give me a moment. Customization, leaderboard. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay. Please have that off. That feature is useless. That is genuinely a worthless feature. People wanted to have channel points on YouTube. This is what they did instead. And it resets literally every single stream, so it's actually just worthless overall and is limited. All it is a way to try to bait people into donating more because it gives points for that. But it's just worthless. I'd rather have channel points, and instead we got that. I wouldn't even necessarily know what to do with channel points. But hey. You can just give money to get to the top. Yeah. That's the entire thing it's about, is trying to get people to give more money. And that means YouTube makes more money. I don't have monetization, though, which is really silly that I even have that as an option to be on, and they keep turning it the fuck back on. But hey, YouTube being kind of weirdly scummy and trying to get people to give them money instead of providing a good service. Why would I ever want channel points or, you know, the ability to have emotes be able to be used across the entire site like every other site does? They know the crown makes streamers look at that person's chat more. That too. YouTube keeps turning AI voice. I tried turning it off. Same with auto translate video. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me either. The fact that I can't even raid other channels, by the way, and the fact that rating is off by default for, like, people raiding into a channel, it is so dumb. You have to have monetization to be able to do an actual raid. Like, you have to be at that point to be able to raid, and it's just like, I have been streaming for, on YouTube specifically, for like 9 months. I'm not like some bot channel. You can give me raiding, please. I'd love to be able to actually raid my friends. That'd be very nice to be able to do, instead of, you know, having to just give a link to their channel. But hey, YouTube not learning how to do the good things that other platforms do. Sounds like a moderation issue, Palme, to be honest. You know, that thing that YouTube doesn't want to actually do and wants to make sure that nothing but bots do for them instead. Can YouTube get sued already for claiming that they actually have people look at videos whenever that's a blatant lie? That'd be nice. This is just barely not enough, isn't it? It's barely not enough. Ooh. Not even gatekeeping. It's just dumb. Like, literally all the, like, all streamers necessarily wanted, for the most part, is cross-channel emotes being a thing, so other, like, people can actually use the emotes in, various places. And, you know, channel points. Oh, also, not the ats. Not the ats. That's something nobody asked for. Nobody wanted that. Nobody. It just annoys the shit out of me, man. How long until these Okay, 3 days for that one and 3 days. Okay, so we need to waste 3 more in-game days. I want to go to the surface. I want to go to the surface. I want to reach the surface. That has 4 uses. This is a dumb idea. The at is cancer? Yeah. I hate that that's a thing. We're almost up there. Hopefully we can make it. Navigating the surface is not something I'd be able to do. Damn it. Oh, maybe this isn't the best idea, but as long as I remember how to actually do this, it's fine. All right. That fine? I think it is. High quality editing videos, which already posted, rating, thumbnail analytics. Oh yeah, that stuff. Yeah. By the way, I fucking hate A/B testing. I hate that that's a thing. I genuinely hate that. Are we still not going to be able to make it up there? That's gravel, isn't it? Yeah, that's gravel there. Alright, let's consider carefully. That'd be in the way, wouldn't it? Getting back down, yeah. Oh my god, we're still not able to get up! Ah! This is just gonna collapse immediately, I can guarantee it. A/B testing? That's where a channel has the ability to have 2 different thumbnails, and which one is shown is a bit random to see which one does better. Damn it. Come on. fucking close. Of course you did. Game! Oh, I hate you. It's literally right there, and now it won't let us actually do that. Fuck you. Why metal? That's just the materials that we had inside the room to spare, basically. Those are otherwise useless blocks too, mind you. We can't really do anything with them. And they're the only blocks that we really have a lot of access to that is stable and won't collapse. Okay. Fucking really? Me? Great. Now we have to go all the way back up there and get that. So it's called A/B testing, yeah. It's basically which does better, thumbnail A or thumbnail B. And it's genuinely kind of cancer. Not really, per se. One of those, like, odd little things we might not be able to do as much. Realistically, we just need more ladders. Like, before I end off the stream, eventually, I want to be able to get up there and show off what the surface is like. Just so people can actually tell what's going on. Don't even get some of that stuff. Yeah, some of the big channels don't even get it. Which is just confusing in its own right. This thing is basically destroyed. It has a singular usage left. We could make the ladders that we need right now. But I don't want to waste that whenever we need to actually also fire clay. I guess we could strip a couple of more blocks off the wall, but I also don't want to do that. For the hole, that's just straight up running. Can just sprint off over that one block hole. We literally just need a single piece of clay to finish off the hammer mold. If it was a jump, I would not be doing that. I have the timing of Like in Minecraft, yeah. I have the timing of public transportation. The U.S. Postal Service delivery. Any postal service delivery, in fact. Police response times. What other joke can I make? Oh, here's a good one. I have the timing accuracy of back of the box food preparation for low cost budget food items. You know, the ones that are either always a good 2 or 3 minutes over or under what you need to cook it at. Seriously, there's a couple of brands that I do not buy because I don't want to bother trying to guess exactly how much I need to put it in the oven for. Because the last time, there's this one pizza brand. I can't even remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I recognize its logo. Where if I put it in the oven exactly as stated, for the exact amount of time it states, at the temperature it states, that thing will burn fucking black. It is so dog shit. So I just don't buy it. Because I don't want to bother trying to guess at what temperature I need to actually cook it at. I hate it. Me too. I can't play shooters because my reaction time is like 5 seconds after an enemy appears. Ow. Oh, we have the clay. Yay. What would be my ultimate goal? I guess right now the ultimate goal would be able to be building a safe zone large enough to be able to reach that one shaft, build up the shaft a staircase, and have like a safe exit so that I'd have this entire area more or less be just a large underground safe zone. Although I did at one point think, hey, what if we tried to just like escape the underground and that would be the main challenge? Oops. Turns out, haha, easy. Could have done that very easily, in fact. Just ladder straight up would also technically do that. That's why I was just like, on that. Which is part of the reason why the world gen is the way it is. I hate hunger. I hate the needs of the flesh. To escape this hellish samsara. Oh, there we go. Yay. Now I believe we almost have everything we need, technically. At least in terms of being able to continue things. Put that in there. Might as well finish this off and then die. Alright. There we go. Set that down for now. Oi, corpse munchers. There we go. Thinking. I could make my way up to where that one ruin was and try to take some of the things out of there. We might try that. Because those are blocks that are technically usable. I just have to remember exactly which way that is. And if I even left any way up there. Oh my god, there's multiple! Of course, whenever I need to climb, the climbing one shows up. Fuck you. It was this way. Yeah. Problem is, there's probably monsters chasing me now. God damn it. In here. Yeah, we should be able to at least pick some of this up. Hopefully. For fuck's sake. Out. Yeah, that's exactly what I was expecting to happen because I was trying to do something. It's not exactly vanilla, actually, to be honest. There's more to it. Like a considerable bit more, but it's mostly vanilla. There was a couple of things I was considering adding. I just haven't decided on that yet. These things are in my way. I can't get that up with those this close. Damn it. The longer I am here, the more likely things are going to spawn on me. The spawns aren't odd, by the way. The spawn, I've spawned in a actual normal location on the overworld. I had to build that room, basically, and then set my spawn to that room. I built that room, gave myself what supplies there was in there and whatnot. I literally just like used creative mode to no clip into the ground and go down and build that room. I really didn't even look around or anything while I was doing it. But yes, it is incredibly cold. I don't know how many of these I'm even going to need. Just kind of ripping it up for right now. I'd like to get as much of it as I can. Like, one of the things I was thinking about doing was adding the, electrical works stuff. Whatever that mod's called. And I was also looking for ways to make the, surface even more inhospitable. Which, there's a couple of mods to do that. altered spawn. Yeah. For the most part, though, it is vanilla. Like 90% of it. And the electrical mod thing, mostly just because I'd like to actually have, like, a, better way of doing certain things. Because right now, we actually don't have much of a way to make any sort of permanent light. That's what I thought. This will have to do for now. Oh god. Wrong way. For fuck's sake. You've seen something? What? 1 second. What have you seen? What is this? Tommy? That's fascinating. Yes, yeah. I didn't know that game was that old, to be honest. What the fuck? I went the wrong way. Damn it. Why? Why are there multiple of you? Damn it. Damn it. I don't need you here right now. There it is. I mean, it seems it's older than than PC gaming. Yes. Yes, that's very strange indeed. I'm surprised I didn't take damage there. All right. Now we're going to try to go to the surface again, and you get to see what the surface is like. It's older than PC gaming, yes. What is older? Consoles? Technically, PC gaming, came first, technically. But, you know, define what a PC is at that point. But yeah, who knew that game was from 1969? I'm getting to where I'm tired enough that my ability to platform is starting to wane. Good old Civ 5, yeah. Civ 5, first published in 1969. All the things to miss. Okay, be more careful now, me. I don't know about this one. Give me that back. That's more reasonable to do. I remember why that one was there. Okay. There's really not a good spot here at all, is there? Not even doable. That's not even doable. God damn it. What a great use of ashlar, by the way. Aged ashlar, even. Okay. Damn it. We've almost done it. We've almost escaped the underground, guys. Oh. Well then. It is currently 18:04, so 6:04 in the evening. And we've made it out. Now then. Welcome to the surface. You may notice something's missing. There is no stars, there is no moon, there will be no sun. There is no rain. There is no not anything up here. At best, there's a trader over there. There is nothing awaiting us on the surface. Not right now. There will be no light. There is no sun. Ow, you little shits. Of course you did! Of course I slapped the block under you as I aim for you! You little fucking moment-ruining shitface. You hole-headed rat. So yeah, there is no moon, there is no sun, there is no stars. There is no trees, there is no grass, there is no nothing. It is a cold, dry world up there. That's the wrong way. Why are there two Botorn here? Ow. I need that torch. There's no reason to go to the surface other than to get gravel, I guess, and maybe the traders. But yeah, there's nothing up there for us beyond, like, that little thing. But yeah, trader might be useful. On, let me up there quicker. Good question. I'm dead again. All I can tell you is the star, moon, and sky and the sun itself are not there anymore. Oh, that pisses me off so much. Do I even want to bother? Oh, not really. Oh, not really, not at all. I can't tell you where the moon, sun, and stars went. I don't know. But the sky is black and empty beyond those lights. It's not like we have a lot to do now outside of just waiting anyways. Like, that's just going to break pretty much immediately no matter what we do. And we have to wait for these to grow. But yeah, in all technicality, we made it to the surface. Hooray! Turns out there's nothing up there. I guess the traders and there would be ruins and stuff, but yeah, I'm not really going to explore that area at all. Just assume the northern lights are magical. That shouldn't be too hard to believe, you know, in this game. Oh yeah, I found this somewhere. Can't remember where. But yeah, unironically, it's probably safer down here. You know, where we actually have light. And, you know, warmth. And the ability to grow stuff. It's supposed to be a snowball Earth. I don't know exactly where all the snow was up there. But hey, it's also hyper dry, so... Blame Jonas and whatever he did. Or more aptly, whatever found Jonas, I guess. Of that, I wouldn't actually know. Also, the word is trust, not thrust. Trust me, you don't want to get those two mixed up. One of them's a vote of confidence, the other is sexual harassment. But yeah, now we just have to wait for fucking grass to grow. Quiet you, Tommy. Don't wogue me. So yeah, unironically, this exact spot is the safest place on the planet right now. Damn. The only safety we'll ever know. Trying to decide what we even do now because we've just kind of run out of things to do. Oh yeah, there'll be some animals. Yeah. There'll be ruins. There'll be, like, traders. There's stuff up there technically. Technically. Because I couldn't get rid of them. Not without fucking up there being ruins, at least. And enemies, but yeah. I am thinking, though, that adding the electrical mod would be a good addition. Just so that we would be able to have it. Like, I'd love to build a proper little facility down here for my own survival. Ultimately, I think one of the things we're going to have to do... Just a pickaxe and a spear. Yeah. We can get up there fairly easily. That's not necessarily the problem. I was intentionally kind of not doing that, for one. But I ultimately wanted to actually show off that, yeah, the surface in my save is kind of, hellish. And there wouldn't necessarily be any safety up there more than what you would have here. Sure, the monsters would be lesser, but... You know. The eternal darkness awaits. Plus, the point of this is to survive underground more than anything. Give me a moment. I do think the sky is actually pretty cool, yeah. Just having that aurora there is really neat. But I remember this isn't done yet. When the trees grow, we'll actually probably have enough to start the charcoal pit, which we're gonna need charcoal anyways. Even if we have normal coal. We're gonna need it to try to make terrapeta. But yeah, there's a couple of other mods that I'm thinking of adding to try to make the surface particularly nasty. You know, like the one that causes the sky to kill you and set you on fire at random. Which would be really hard to really keep track of if there is no sun. Does the blue cog create light? Yeah. Technically. You use that to set your spawn location, though. I don't know if it creates light as a necklace, though. Green cog? I don't know anything about a green cog. The temporal gear? Yeah, the temporal gear. It technically puts off the same light as these devices do. They have a similar origin, basically. The temporal gears are useful. Setting them as a spawn point. You can't set one down, though. And it really isn't putting off the kind of light that's useful. I think they put off at most a light level of 1, which is useless overall. It wouldn't even be permanent either, because you can't set one down like other items. Yeah. Things need a certain light level to not spawn. In low light, things will spawn. In darkness, they just spawn more often. Yeah, you can build a portal too. Yes, that takes a lot though. Like, that's no small feat, and you would need a bunch of specific items. But there is a reason I am just kind of staying down here. Exploring really wouldn't do us that much good in the first place. Up there. Especially because you'd need a way to remember to get back. You may notice I don't have a map. I have that off on purpose. Torches aren't permanent either, unless you put them in a torch holder. Which I'd have better use for down here. If you could see it. And yes, you could probably make markings with chalk, but remember, it's mostly gravel up there, too. You'd have to build stuff to find your way back, too. Right now, it is just so much easier to stay down here and have, like, my safe area that I can slowly work with. There really isn't anything up there for us right now. Like, yeah, we could talk to the trader, but I'm not doing that. There are 2 in there now. Okay. Also, mind you, it is incredibly cold up there. It is still Arctic conditions. And we don't really have any resistance to that right now. Even all the way down here, it's getting to like 55 degrees and whatnot. I really should just take this door. Ow. Give me this. I'm gonna set that there. Oh, now we're starving. Okay, hug box. Ow. Oh, very much like a real hug box. If it starts getting down into, like, the negatives even down here, I'm going to have to seal this place up for a while, too. And just to hope things grow. It should still be relatively warm down here overall. But yeah. Still a couple of days for that? Okay. Like, ultimately, like I said, the goal would be to set up a base down here. Get better access to the surface somehow, and then start working from there out into the surface. But right now, we're on the actually functional base with decent amounts of resources that we can properly use. Because, yeah, whenever it comes to dirt, good luck. I've messed with the world gen settings before. It's only sand and gravel up there. 99% of the way. You may be able to find some very low fertility dirt, which would be technically useful, but it's rare. Which is the main reason we need to make Terrapeta. When we was playing Frostpunk and MC Surface was an in-game experience. I made lava casts and carved it from inside. Then we went on Surface, spider silk armor. The main dangers of the Surface right now are getting lost, not being able to see where you're going, and it being incredibly cold. The monsters have never really been the main threat in this. They've just been an obstacle. Like, obviously. They're not very smart. But up there, if you think this is bad, if you think how it's bad down here with their numbers, this is restrained to the underground spawning conditions. It is wide open areas up there, man. It doesn't matter how weak they are. You're gonna have to deal with something up there that you can't even see at that point. Like, it's actually worse on the surface. You, damn it. I would probably also ultimately want to try to do some of the story content if I get that far. That'd be neat to do. But yeah, well, stuff down here is pretty tough. Up there, it's really not gonna be survivable. Not yet. The first thing I'd have to do is probably make a safe haven up there, which would require permanent lighting. Which we don't even have access to yet. And realistically, I think the Aurora Borealis is only seeable at night in this too. So soon if we went up there, you probably wouldn't see anything in the sky. I mean, we kind of accomplished our goal, and we're just kind of waiting on resources now, unfortunately. I'm trying to decide what we can even do right now. Besides, you know, stockpile linen. A bed would be so useful. I wish I had one. But you actually need grass to make a bed in this, no matter what. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, wooden bed. Cozy bed. Can't even get. Hay bed, which is requiring these. And then a wooden bed requires this and those. So you can't even make like a sleeping bag or anything. All the rest of this is just destroyed beds that don't actually do anything. Can't even make a cozy bed, apparently. Carpenter's bed blueprint. Oh, this is just unusable clutter. Except that one. Apparently that one's usable. Still requires aged boards, though, so... I'm actually surprised that one works. Doesn't even use any of that. That's fascinating. Note the self, I guess, if I ever see any of those. Game. What about shield contains the word bed? Why are you showing me these? Weird. There's another one down there. Alright. Well, I actually just have nothing left to do, I think. Without, you know, kind of going to the surface, which is kind of against the point of what I'm doing. Da-da-da-da. Oh, have I been going about 4 hours? Okay. Not exactly that awake anyway, so who's online? Me and Edit. Edit is online. Yay, Edit. What is he doing? He appears to be coding. Fascinating. Unless some major improvement happens over the next couple of days of me just doing nothing in here on my own time, I'm probably going to play Monster Hunter next time, so yay, Monster Hunter. I'd continue, but there's literally nothing left to do besides sit here and wait, unfortunately. I couldn't go to the surface anyway, I know me. I'd lose the hole immediately and not be able to find my way back anyways. So, thank you all for being here. I hope you had a good time. I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful time of day. Did I accidentally close that before I copied the link? God damn it. Remember to do the human things to survive. Until then, sayonara. Remember, the sun is never coming back. Go watch Edit.